Well, I need an ID, please, sir. I'm not trying to make this difficult. I'm trying to identify who I'm talking to and inform my dispatch who I'm talking to, and we can go on about our day. Or if we can take this on, and I asked you nicely, and we sat here and argued for 5 minutes.
I understand, like, why a license when I'm not committed a crime?
Honestly, I could have pulled you out of the car the first time you told me no.
This is an Uber driver and school bus operator sitting in a public parking lot on a Sunday afternoon, waiting for his next ride offer. The situation began when an officer approached and demanded ID, citing a suspicious vehicle parked in front of a closed school. This is a heated debate over the concept of reasonable suspicion. The driver maintains he has committed no crime, while the officer threatens to escalate the encounter to obstruction simply because the subject questioned his rights.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, not much.
What you up to?
I'm an Uber driver and a bus driver.
Oh, you drive for Covington?
Yeah, 659.
Okay, you just sitting out here chilling?
Yeah, I made a pizza delivery order and I said let's go place to park to wait for another offer, but I ain't got that yet.
Gotcha. You got anything that shows you're like a bus driver or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not supposed to park here? Or?
I'm just it's a Sunday. You just parked out here by a bunch of buses. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bus driver, I'm an Uber driver. I'm just sitting here waiting for it. I mean, if I need to move, I can. I'd hate using gas driving everywhere,
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's just, it's the first time I ran into an Uber driver or a bus driver sitting back here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bus driver, but like I said, I'm just, waiting for an Uber or Lyft ride, but...
You got the ID or anything on you, brother?
Yeah, but what am I doing wrong?
What are you doing wrong? You're sitting out here on Sunday in front of a school, facing towards buses.
Yeah, just where I park because I'm waiting for an offer.
Okay. Well, at this point, if this is a traffic stop, you are being detained.
For what?
Do you have an ID?
I do, but what am I doing wrong? What have I done broken the law?
Because I'm identifying somebody that's sitting out here that shouldn't be.
It's not illegal to sit out here if I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. Are you a lawyer?
I can get one.
Okay. Well, I need an ID, please, sir. I'm not trying to make this difficult. I'm trying to identify who I'm talking to and inform my dispatch who I'm talking to, and we can go on about our day. Or if we can take this on and we can escalate up to resisting, if that's what you would like to do.
I'm not resisting. I need to know what crime I have committed by sitting in a public parking lot.
It's not a crime. You're a suspicious vehicle sitting in front of a school on a Sunday afternoon, facing buses.
Yes, because I drive a school bus for St. Tammany. This is a public...
Can you show proof that you drive a school bus?
I can, but what...
Let's put it this way.
It doesn't make it to me. If I'm not committing a crime, you can run my license plate. If I'm not actively committing a crime, I'm not vandalizing, I'm not doing anything wrong, this is a public property. I mean, is it crime to park at a public
50,
spot?
can you send me another unit?
That's what I'm asking you.
I'm asking for an ID.
Okay, I got an ID. I'm just asking you what crime have I committed?
I'm not
What
gonna
laws have I broken is what I'm saying.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you for your ID. I don't understand why you gotta be so combative.
Because I don't like the fact of being interrogated when I've not broken any laws, is what I'm saying.
You're sitting...
I'm saying, is that breaking the law is my question.
You're telling me you're a school bus driver, then show me your... Is this private or public property?
It's a public property. It's a public school.
Okay.
It's owned by taxpayers. So I'm saying, I don't like being interrogated if I'm not breaking it. If you told me I'm breaking a law, and okay, I respect that. What laws have I broken? What crime have I committed?
I'm getting out with a vehicle involving somebody that's sitting in a parking lot.
Yeah, am I high?
That is not
drugs?
Normally occupied on a Sunday afternoon.
I understand that. But am I committing a crime by parking here is what I'm asking.
It's my obligation to get out and see what's going on.
Okay, and you see
at that point,
I'm answering you.
At that point, I am here. This is a traffic stop because I'm observing what's going on in this parking lot, right?
Exactly.
So at this point you were detained, which makes you need to provide identification.
If they're not broken the law, I don't understand how you can detain
You keep
somebody.
telling me you're a bus driver, you're an Uber driver. You won't show me that
I
you're.
showed you I'm an Uber driver, and I'm a bus driver.
Okay, show me something that's a bus driver then.
You asked for ID.
I don't understand what your problem is.
I don't like being interrogated if I'm not breaking any laws. What laws, what crime have I committed by being here on a public property? Just chill.
It's not public property, it's a school.
And it's a
not public
weekend.
School?
Yes, it's a school, it's private property. It belongs to the school.
It's a public school, though. It's not a private school.
So you think you can just walk into the school when the school's in session?
I say you can walk. Yeah, you can walk in school in school's in session. You can't go to the office.
You go to our office, and that's it.
Yeah.
The school's closed. What business do you have here when the school's closed?
Because I'm an Uber driver, I just delivered a pizza from Pizza Hut up the road, and I didn't want to drive. I don't like wasting a lot of miles, and I'm also a bus driver, so I figured this would be a good place to stop and wait for an Uber offer.
Are you a bus driver here?
Yes, I am.
Which one of these buses is yours?
I done told him. I mean,
Well, you told me you didn't tell him.
Look, you're just a random car sitting in the parking lot, so he's getting out.
I understand. I mean, I'm just saying, what crime is that to be a random car in a parking lot?
It's suspicious.
Okay, and he checked on me, right? I mean,
Just to investigate who you are, what you're doing. Anybody can tell us anything, we can't just believe what anybody says, right?
I understand, but if you don't have a law or crime being committed, how can you detain someone on what grounds is what I'm saying?
For an investigation for a suspicious person.
Yeah, but what suspicious activity?
You're sitting in a closed parking lot.
At a school.
You come across people doing drugs.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm
Come
here.
across-
I'm
come across
coherent.
You come across dead people in parking lots.
I understand.
Wanted people.
I left the window. I have my windows down already. So I mean, I think go ahead and do your investigation. Like, I got nothing to hide. I'm just the type. I don't know what I've done wrong. So it's just like, hey, give me your license. Give me this. Give me that. And I'm like, geez, I'm just sitting here trying to make few extra dollars, but.
I asked you
I'm not
nicely,
supposed to sit here.
and we sat here and argued for
I
5
understand,
minutes.
like, why a license when I'm not committed a crime?
Honestly, I could have pulled you out of the car the first time you told me no,
On what basis?
because you're refusing to identify at that point. Now that you gave me the ID, since my sergeant came up,
No, I was getting an ID out before you can call for somebody. I didn't just give it to you because he pulled up.
okay, you just got an excuse for everything, don't you?
No, it's facts. You got body
Jeez.
camera?
You
I
in
asked several times, what have I done wrong?
in today's world, with all the things that go on at schools and things in areas that it doesn't need to happen,
In session.
you would think that, especially you being a school driver or a school bus driver, you would respect people trying to keep this spot.
I'm in here looking at everything, but I mean, I think you can tell I'm not high, I'm not on drugs, I'm not drinking. There's no alcohol, no weed smell. I have my windows down. Like, I don't mind you coming in, but then you want ID and proof that I'm a bus driver and all this. I'm like, what?
Well, you tell me you're a bus driver, so I mean,
If we pull over a murder suspect, they tell us they didn't kill somebody 5 minutes ago.
You gotta have proof that they're a murder suspect. You can't just get.
I'm gonna go.
Suspicion.
That's what I understand.
15 will go 4. I'm 1041 NCIC.
Yo,
Go to 15.
stand by 911. Welcome to Detained.
It's a guy being a prick. So you drive full time for the schools?
Dude, I showed him my ID.
Okay.
Been driving almost 4 years.
Okay.
See, this ain't school board property though. This was an old skating rink.
But it doesn't really matter. It's not here next to us. It's going on.
I understand
We're going to investigate the
I understand that, but if I was parked in Home Depot and somebody's parked away from the store, like, I don't mind investigating.
Then it's not a closed business.
This ain't.
If it was in the middle of the night at Home Depot, somebody's just chilling, then somebody's probably gonna go over there and check on them.
And he did. I mean, windows down. He checked.
We
He
get out with
chatted
Uber
with me.
drivers, Lyft drivers all the time in the middle of the night in parking lots.
Oh yeah, and they do.
Look suspicious. Hey, I'm an Uber driver, checks out, shows us your stuff, get you out of here. That's all it is.
I told him what it was. I mean, so y'all pull every license for every Uber and Lyft driver parked out in the parking lot?
We pull every license for anybody we get out with.
Alright, so, alright, I'm free to go. Says that good spot for the girl.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Case details. Incident. Investigative detention while parked in a public school lot on Sunday. Officer's justification. Suspicious vehicle in a closed business school area. Legal conflict. Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable seizure versus police investigative authority. Subject. Argument. No crime committed. Public property. Taxpayer-owned land. Outcome. Subject released after providing ID. No charges filed.